All right, how's it going, everybody? Millennials lead the way back here with another update, man. Looks like this will be the first update of 2020, so first quarter. As you guys can see from my account, I hit that 100,000. Now apparently it's a Fundrise. Um, I'm not there just yet, and I'll show you why. I'll show you why in a bit as we go through this update. But to get to the top, I've been with Fundrise for almost 3 years now. First started with these guys in November of 2017. I'm in the advanced count investing plan is the investing or balanced investing plus, and my net returns to date are a little over 13,000. So putting me at $103,000. So being seeing that number was kind of motivating, but it got old. Because every time I go back and I realize all the money that I've spent on cars, guns, alcohol, just a bunch of the other crap. Like it just like man, I could have had more, but I learned my lesson early enough, so I'm not complaining. Either way, to get into the returns portion, dividends was kind of interesting to see because I've almost made 10 grand in dividends, which was pretty legit, man. I think that's a good you know achievement right there. Appreciation. I'm pretty sure everybody probably got hit because of this thing, because of this coronavirus, and which I don't know if everybody got hit, but I've been looking at some Fundrise videos, and it looks like everybody has been getting touched. So it is what it is. I remember people were talking about hey, we're looking to see how Fundrise weathers this a storm. Well, here it is, and if you're in Fundrise, I don't think they're letting anybody jump ship. So just hang on and let's get it. As far as the advisory fees, I paid over like $200. So being with these guys for almost 3 years now, and paying you just a little over 200 is pretty good, man. It's one of the reasons why I got with these guys, man. Low fees. All right. So, and like I said, premium account. I actually thought I would be there by now, but yeah, I got like $500. Which, by the way, I do plan on contributing to Fundrise every month. Like I told you guys in my beginning videos, regardless of what's going on, we stay the course. All right, and the course is to get 100% out of debt, which I am. Have a well-established emergency fund, which I hope you guys had it prior to Corona because it's kind of late now. Increasing my income and increasing my savings rate. All right, by doing these simple things, nothing should really stop you from continuing the course. So, I'm going to continue to add $1,000 a month to this account, and yeah, that's not really going to change. Investor update. This right here is one available to anybody. If you just go to the Wealthfront education page, anybody can read this. But it was really good, man. It was a really good summary of their properties and their plan on each one, and just the precaution that they took is outstanding, man. Like, bravo. But we'll see. We'll see if it holds up to what you're talking about, man. Um, I hope. So, you can't go wrong with actually owning properties, which Fundrise actually owns a lot of their properties. So, and any debt that they do have, it's not like they owe a bank. It's because people owe them. So, as you guys see from my other videos, just the amount in dividends I'm getting. But if you guys watched my video about, investing strategy and RMC calculator, you'll know that these dividends don't really mean much to me because of, my strategy that I'm going by. So within the last, 4 payouts, I've been holding up in the $1,000, range. And, it's good, man. Like I said, I got balance because you never know when I might want this for some reason. I haven't come up with a reason yet, but who knows, man. Let's jump over here to the performance side. See what's up. See what's up. All right. So, yeah, performance. Go down here. Yeah, like right here, the percentages. 7.5, man. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good, dude. Like that's what some people will call, petty. I've seen some people say, "Ooh, I can make 18,000% year after year." Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, but 8%, 7% of 100,000 is a lot. 8% of like $500, or in some cases, I'm seeing like portfolios with chump change in it, and they're complaining about interest rates. They're complaining about percentages. I mean, if you focused on adding more money to your account, if you focused on increasing your income, you would know that these percentages are pretty good. I mean, if I had $1 million in here, that's what, $80,000 right there, man. All right, so that's how I see things. I see things as a numbers game. Like, hey, if I got more money in this account, okay, I expect a bigger payout. Same percentage, just I have larger. There's just more zeros on the end. So if you go about it that way, you'll probably save yourself a lot of time with this dividend investing stuff that I'm seeing. So let's see, this chart really like, only because like this chart actually represents the time that I've been with this company, which I really hope they don't get rid of. Because especially when I can look at a day, I could tell you exactly what what I was doing around this day, and I was paying off my last bit of debt. August. Yeah, man, I had a car that I had like 2 payments left on it. I had like $2,000 left, and I was like, dude, I cannot wait to get rid of this. And as soon as I got rid of it, I was debt free, and the rest is history, man. So, and then I hit that $100,000 mark, February. That was nice to see. And again, once again, these charts down here are nice. And again, if you want to pause the video, take a look at these numbers, you can. But it shows me a nice layout, all right, of what's going on in my account. Quick, to the point. I put in 90 grand to this account, all right. Currently sitting at 103. So this is like 3 years of being with the company. Portfolio, this is getting pretty stacked up too, man. And because I'm in the balance side of things, yeah, I guess it almost ensures that I get into almost every one. So I'm starting to get stretched thin with these things, but I still don't, put money into each of these. I let the professionals do it because, hey, man, I don't expect them to do my job in the military. Although they can learn about it, I'd rather them focus on this because you're not gonna see me, focusing on real estate. I'll learn about it, but it ain't my profession. So, but I think as of right now, you're only able to put money into the income REIT. I think one of the growth REITs, and I think it was like one more that you could put money into. But log on to Fundrise and you can find out. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I'm not at premium. I'm not at the premium account yet because they're going off my cost basis, which I guess, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, um, you would think they would go off of this though, not this, not the position total, but the value. But who knows? Um, yeah, man, I think that's about it, man. I think that's about all I got for this update. I think I'll do my next update whenever they throw out their next dividend. Kind of interested to see what that's going to look like. I'm still making about $10 a day on dividends, but we'll see, man. I appreciation probably isn't going to go anywhere. Who knows, man? Who knows? So, but like I said, man, I'm continuing the course. We're not going to switch it up. We're just going to keep adding. But yeah, man, this is the end of the Fundrise portion of it. So if you guys want to click off, feel free to do so. For the guys that low key watch me, uh, we're gonna look at this fund real quick because this fund has been catching my eye a lot lately, like more than I would want it to, and it's because some of the properties that they have in here. And let me tell you something, man. If one state is gonna fall, it's probably gonna be California. Their laws and just their housing market alone, man, is just insane. You know, you see some of the tiniest homes with the biggest values on them. Like, and this one. This is my favorite one right here. This is my favorite quote unquote house. And I'll tell you this, man. Thanks to Fundrise, I no longer see these. I no longer see houses as like a place of like what you would once call a home. I don't really believe in home. I believe in shelter, but I don't believe in like a home, really. Like these homes are not meant for you. They're meant for these companies and they're meant for the banks. And I'm not mad about it. I just understand it now. And will I maybe own a home, 30 years from now? Sure, maybe. Hopefully I got the amount of money to buy one outright. Not like this though. If I own a home, it's gonna have land, and it's actually gonna have some space. But the fact that something like this can cost this much, and somebody actually goes out and buys it is insane. You know, don't get me wrong. When Fundrise purchase it, it makes sense. It makes sense. Why does it make sense? Because Fundrise is a company. All right, it's me, it's you, it's millions of other investors. It's not one family. It's not one person trying to make a quick buck. You know, I have confidence that Fundrise will succeed because, as you guys can see down here, they own 100% of it. They didn't ask the bank for a loan of who cares for 15 to 30 years. They own this outright. So when I see companies like this buying these homes outright, and when you go and look at the plan that they tend to, go forward with, let's see. Let me see if I can. How do I get to the freaking? I'm trying to get to. There it is, their business plan. So, this is like a, it's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath wonder world, man. Like, this place is beautiful. Let me tell you. Yeah, but the business plan for this is 7 to 10 years. They're going to hold this for 7 to 10 years and lease it, which makes sense, right? Because Fundrise is a company. And it only makes sense because these are not homes. All right? This is not a home. That is not a home. These are assets. And the second you start playing the game of, hey, I live in a home, chances are you're paying a lot of interest to the bank. All right? So, once again, it makes sense for Fundrise to do it. I personally would never do it. And like I said, man, they got a nice plan. They got a good plan going. Fast growing area, great location. You know, in this zip code alone, it increased more than 60% from 400,000. You could barely afford it now. Now you definitely won't be able to afford it. You know, and if you can, the property taxes on it will be insane. You know, last but not least, man, I'm gonna wrap it up with this, man. I've been looking at Grant Cardone, and you know, he's going through it, but he brings up some good points, man. You know, the future is rent. You know, I see the future as rent. You know, I see the future being a bunch of apartment complexes that are, you know, cheap and affordable, and you don't have to do much to them, man. You know, you don't own it. You can leave whenever you want. If something breaks, it's not up to you to fix it. As long as you didn't, you know, just go in there and start crashing stuff. I'd rather be that multimillionaire living inside of a nice apartment than to sit here and owe a bank for the next 15 to 30 years of interest. You know? So, you know, that was my little rant. If you stayed, you know, this long, then looks like you got more time on your hands than you need. But yeah, man. You know, catch me on my next video. You know, check out my Wealthfront videos. Those things are nice too. I like those. But yeah, man, yeah, that's all I got. Man. If you got any questions about, you know, anything, just hit me up in the comment section, or continue to be that low key viewer. Millennials, lead the way.